Alright, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a ATV, Chinese ATV wiring harness and put it on the ATV. And I'm going to go step by step on how to do this. And I understand that most videos on YouTube suck and they're hard to follow. So hopefully I can make this video better than those ones. So let's get into it. First, I got to open the package. There we go. I take out the rectifier, I think, or whatever. This is what starts your engine. Or starts your starting motor. I'm not sure. The starter, and this wiring harness does not have lights included. I will show a clip of a wiring harness that does have lights included. This one does not, but it should. All this stuff will connect the same, just not the lights. You'll have to figure that out on your own, or I'll show you. A CDI box. Coil, starter, and forgot the name of this. I don't know too much about it. All I know is that one time I was messing with wires on an ATV and this started to smoke. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And finally we have the key. Move this space up. I guess this bolt was not connected. There you go. So this is for an ATV, 125 engine and a 110 frame, which it doesn't matter if your Chinese ATV is a 125, 110 has gears or automatic, no gears, it doesn't matter, or with a clutch. It should not matter. So first, what you're going to do is take your CDI, and your CDI is going to connect to, your CDI has 6 pins, right? And it's going to connect to the 6th pin. This is the front, for now, I'll say this is the front of the harness and this is the back. The front you can identify is these two have caps. These two wires have caps. These are going to go right here. And this is going to be the front, and this is the back, and this whatever I'm showing you. And you're going to connect the CDI to that wire. You're going to connect, this might be the rectifier, I'm not sure, to this one right here, right next to the CDI. And I understand that most wiring harnesses are different, but most of the rectifier connections look like this. I'm gonna connect that. Make sure that's in there. All right. And then these wires right here that are sticking out are going to come out. There's gonna be wires like this coming out of the engine too, or should. This is a newer wiring harness. They're different. I know that there's a block that have all these on the older ATV engines. This is a new wiring harness for newer ATVs. There should just be a block that connects, so you just connect the block, not all these wires. This is a ground, and then this is where your coil pack was not on there. I got it. This is where your coil pack connects to the yellow and black and green. It's color coded, so this should be pretty easy, but okay, finally, as you can see, I did end up breaking this connection point to another coil. Luckily, I had another one that I bought a while ago. Or maybe, I don't know, I got so many of these. So there you go, there's your coil pack. These two wires, actually this will be in the front on the ATV. This side will be on the front of the ATV. This side will be on the back. But I was using this as the front. This is actually the front of the ATV. So these, that's the old one. These two wires will connect to your starter. Here's your starter. And they're color coded. So white and black to green, they connect, right? And then red and yellow and black connect to red and yellow and black. I'll show you in the middle. There you go. And then what you're gonna do next is connect the key. The key connects to this 4-pin, which I'm pretty sure in this kit is the only 4-pin. So you're going to connect that. That is right next to the wires that will go to the engine. Alright, there we go. That was a struggle too, but got it done. And then your last thing you're going to connect is your starter relay. That's what that is. Here we go. It is all connected. You can rewind or pause the video and look at this where I plugged in all this. But that is a Chinese wiring harness plugged in. So now I'm going to show you how to plug it in on the engine. Here we go now. Alright, so now I have my wiring harness where my engine is. And what you're going to do is you're going to, I would not put in the wiring harness in the frame and zip tie it or cable tie it right away. You want to make sure it works. These things are coming from China. They will have defects, maybe not work. Like you just saw, I mean, that coil could have been me being too rough with it, but I've never had that problem before. So here it is. So these wires are color coded. You're going to put the red and black with the red and black. There. And you're going to put white and yellow, white and blue to the white and blue wire. What's nice about this engine is that this is the end I was talking about, where some wiring harness, instead of having all these wires, it will have this end. This engine actually came with both, which is pretty cool. But I don't have those ends. And then you're going to put green and green together. There you go. Make sure those are nice and secure. Hope they work. There we go. And for these two wires, what you're going, as the wiring harness has a white and yellow, and this just has two yellows. So you're going to have to play around with it. In my case, I'm going to, so I'm just going to plug them in, see where they go. Maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. I don't know. But from the engine, I usually think this doesn't have any lights. So I'm not sure why these two wires are here on the harness, because there's no lights that connect to this, but who knows? It's not my problem, I guess. But with this wire right here that comes out of this wiring harness, I guess it is my problem, but this wire right here that comes out of the wiring harness, you're going to ground. I will ground that towards the end, but otherwise, that's what you're going to do. But where's my starter relay? What you're going to do with the starter relay is you're going to take it apart. You're going to see that there is a red and yellow and green and yellow. Oh, I should probably hold over here. Right here. Red and yellow, green and yellow. You're going, the green side is the ground. You're going to plug in the wire that comes from your starter into the green side. I'm not sure if each side matters, but this is how I've done it. And then you're going to plug in. On this side, you're going to plug in the loose wire that comes from these red wires. You're going to plug it in. The wire that doesn't have the cap on it, as you can see right here. You're going to put that on the red side. There you go. So I'm going to get this wire grounded up and get the battery set up, and then I'll get back. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take the end with the cap. You're going to take this wiring end from the wiring harness and put it on the negative side of your battery. You're going to put both of these wires, the green and this black wire, on the negative side, just like so. It'll go in. There you go. I'm just going to set them in there loosely. And then, where's my bolt? All right, I found my bolt. It's behind me. And you're going to put them, you're going to put the red wire with the cap end on the positive side. Just like that. And so now I have my, I have that grounded. My grounded to the engine. I just put it in one of those bolt holes. And now we're going to see if my starter, we're going to turn it on, see if that works. That works. That's good. Now I'm going to see if I have any, well, now I don't know where my spark plug is. All right, I have found my spark plug, so you're going to put it in the boot of the coil, and we're going to see if I have spark. Thank goodness we have spark. I will show you that in a second. I have to get the phone set up. And as you can see, we have really good spark. And I have bought one of these wiring harnesses online, and it just did not work. I put it on the engine before I put the engine in the frame, because this is a new engine, and it wouldn't work. And now I bought a new one, and it works. I did put that wiring harness in the frame, and I bent some wires, so maybe they snapped. I'm not sure, but now that I know this works, I am very happy, because I made another video previously on how you make a, whatever it's called, a bypass wiring harness, and I would have to jump it every time. I did not like doing that. So I'm happy that now I don't have to do that. So thank you for watching. This is how you set it up. And if you would comment with any questions, I'd gladly answer them. Or if you have any advice on what these two wires are connected to, even though this wiring harness doesn't have any lights, that'd be nice too. If you'd like or subscribe, that'd be very nice. So thank you.